In my classes, traditionally, irregardless if it's intermediate or it's primary, it's very important that I give the students a voice. Right from the beginning, I really stress to them the importance of their voice being heard, because it's their classroom. I need for them to realize it's their classroom. So usually I don't do it on the first day. The first day I really try and get to know each other. So I follow the responsive classroom model quite often, which is mutual respect, creating a comfortable environment, making friends, even though you've known these kids and you've seen them and you've talked with them maybe on the playground, maybe you have been in classes together, but have you actually sat down together and talked? And our morning meeting looks like that every morning. We come together, we sit down, we greet one another, which is one of our expectations in the beginning of the year. We always say good morning to one another. It takes many different shapes, many different forms. Some mornings it's as simple as standing up and walking to the person diagonal, which we practice math. There's always a learning piece in there, as you'll see as well. In the classroom, I have some photos in there of morning meetings. We greet one another. It may be hello. We're now at the point where some of them are giving each other a hug because they've become very comfortable. This morning they're doing one where they just pick a name out of a little bucket. They've come so far in sounding out their letters, the language piece with that, because they want so much to be able to read that name themselves and to approach that classmate without having to say, Mrs. Whelan, what does this say? So it's a huge piece for them to be able to read the word. So, all of them now can pick out a name, regardless, 21 kids, so that it could be one out of 21, and they can sound out that name, read it, and go over and greet that person, and it's huge. So that's what they're doing this morning. Last week we greeted each other in Japanese, and we said konnichiwa, and they absolutely got a kick out of that, and the rest of the day, it just sets your day off on a wonderful start. So that's an expectation we created together. Be kind and always say good morning to one another. Things like respect, they shout the answers out to me, and then we tweak them a little bit. We talk, well, what does that look like? We'll write it down, but we just don't make a list. It may look like a list to someone who was a part of creating the expectations, but to the students, they've seen it because I said, tell me what it looks like, or show me what it looks like. What does respect look like? Being kind, holding the door, giving someone a hug if they're upset, that type of thing. So, and it's helped dramatically with our kids with behaviors too. It's truly is a pretty unique thing to do. So I say morning meeting all the way.
Okay.